The Owen James Report is brought to you by Burrita, making money work for you.
I'm sure you've seen many commercials about financial services and investment opportunities. The smiles, the nice business suits, the charts, the beautiful scenes, and of course, children.
Cut!
But real financial management means more than selling you a product or service. It's about protecting your money, your life, your future. It's about integrity. With over 3 decades of proven excellence, you should look no further than Burrita, making money work for you.
Good evening. This is the Owen James Report. Western Union, whose agent in Jamaica is Grace Kennedy Money Services, has fully restored services to St. James, but with additional control measures, including new payout restrictions. Western Union has strengthened its compliance systems in Jamaica with further training of agents on how to recognize and refuse suspicious transactions. Managing Director of Grace Kennedy Money Services, Joan Marie Powell, says the company is confident that the systems, including monitoring and compliance capabilities, provide a reliable and convenient money transfer service to customers. Late July, Western Union closed its 13 branches in St. James due to the impact of the Lotta scam. 2 weeks ago, it introduced a phased resumption of services in a few outlets. News on the precious commodity oil now, and benchmark West Texas International crude oil for October delivery climbed by 86 cents or 1% today, with U.S. government officials warning of further increases next week. That's because Hurricane Isaac is curtailing oil production along the Gulf of Mexico, threatening refineries. The U.S. Bureau of Safety and Environmental Enforcement says nearly 80% of the daily oil production in the Gulf has been shut. International oil prices figure hugely in Jamaica's economic forecasting, with both the head of the Planning Institute, Dr. Gladstone Hutchinson, and the Bank of Jamaica Governor Brian Winter pointing to rising oil prices as a downside risk to inflation target. On the foreign exchange market, the licensed financial institutions sold 11% more foreign exchange than what they bought today. The banks and other financial institutions bought $33 million but sold $36.6 million. Now, with demand for foreign exchange strong, the US and the Canadian dollars strengthened against the Jamaican dollar, whilst the British pound weakened. The greenback advanced by 3 cents Jamaican, closing at an average selling rate of $89.79, whilst the Canadian dollar strengthened by 42 cents Jamaican to close at $90.77. However, the British pound sterling slipped 2 Jamaican cents to close at $141.60. News on the market now, and falls by highly capitalized companies such as D&G, Grace Kennedy, Lascelles de Mercado and NCB triggered losses in the Jamaican stock market indices today. The main JC index declined by 389 points or 2/5%. 21 stocks traded, with 6 advancing, 12 declining and 3 holding firm. Opposition spokesman on tourism Ed Bartlett is asking the government to give a full breakdown of how it spent £1 million on promotional activities in London during the Olympics. In a statement today, Bartlett noted that by the government's own admission, airfare and accommodation for ministers and their delegations were not included in the figure. Bartlett, who is also chairman of Parliament's Public Administrations and Appropriations Committee, also urged greater levels of transparency and accountability in the utilization of public funds. And that's the Owen James Report. Good evening.
The Owen James Report was brought to you by Burrita, making money work for you.